We all know that insiders always make their money trading the news before it actually hits the masses. But I found a way to be the first to know this news and ride the pump with the insiders. The difference is, it's completely legal. Now, I tested this method for the past 2 weeks, and I can tell you it's insanely profitable if used correctly. In this video, I'm gonna show you what this method is, how you can use it, and how you can make insane gains as well. Let's get going. I'm not gonna tease you. I'm gonna give it to you straightforward. This is the tool. Yes, it is a trading terminal. You see, this is something that people don't really use in crypto, but is widely used in the traditional financial markets. For example, the Bloomberg terminal. So these terminals filter a lot of sources for breaking news and allow you to trade the news on a respective token with a click of a button. Now, as you can see, these are the positions that I've opened up the past 2 weeks, and all of them are in massive profits. Now, the reason why I'm making this video right now is because there are limited spots. We can't allow everyone to copy the same news because then our edge will go away. So there's a link in the description. I do recommend you check it out now so you can secure your spot and you get a great discount for the next 3 months. Let's jump into it. I'll show you how it works. So once you click on the link in the description, you will be able to land on this page. You can click on join now. You can get a monthly package or a yearly package. Again, it's important to note that prices will change. So if you're looking at this video after October 1st, the prices will be higher. But if you're looking at it now, you are able to get it for this price. You can just click here. You'll be able to fill out all your details and click on get access. You'll get a verification code to your email address, which you have to type in. Then it will ask for your birthday. And it will give you a license key. Now, do not show this license key to anyone. It's just like your seed phrase. You will need to secure it safely. This will give you access to your account. It's not gonna be an email and password login. You just need to keep this key and you will be able to use it in the terminal. So you can copy this and save this key. And also you can click here to download the actual terminal. You have to select whether it's Windows or Mac, and you can click on download. And it will download the terminal file. Now, if you click the button and it doesn't start downloading, there is a problem with Whoop, so try another browser. If you are trying in Safari and it doesn't work, then try on Google Chrome and it will eventually download the software. It's a problem with Whoop, can't do much about it, but this is it. Once you download the software, you can just click on the icon. It will open this little window, and this is where you have to copy in your license key. So you find the license key, you copy it, you paste it in here, and then you can log into the terminal. Once you did, you are basically logged into the terminal, and this is how it will look. Again, might seem a little bit complicated, but it's not. Let me show you. So first, you will need to select an exchange that you will want to use. Currently, it supports Bybit, Blowfin, and Binance, so I'm gonna use Blowfin. I click on Blowfin. If you want to sign up on Blowfin, non-KYC, available worldwide exchange with pretty great liquidity, there's a link in the description that will give you massive bonuses, so check that out as well. And it will tell you that you need to copy something called an API key, right? So here is where the key comes in. The API basically allows the terminal to communicate to your exchange and trade on your exchange through the terminal. Now, this terminal is actually a licensed terminal with these exchanges, and that means that it's basically integrated into the platforms, so you will be able to select it. Let me show you how. So it will, of course, depend on what exchange you use, but I'm gonna show you how to do it on Blowfin, and it will be very similar on all the other exchanges as well. You can go onto your profile and you can select API. Then you can click on create an API key, and here you can actually search for 24/7 terminal, 24/7 terminal. Here in the permissions, you have to tick trade, so it will be able to not only read the numbers, but can also trade. Please do not click withdraw or transfer, so even if there is an exploit, it doesn't risk your funds being stolen, so only tick the trading. This will allow the terminal to trade on your exchange in your behalf. And then you can name your key. I will say 24/7 terminal, and I'll just add a passphrase as well. You can click on next. You'll get an email verification. Then you can click on submit, and it will give you the API keys. Now, this is blurred, and you should never ever show this to anyone as well. If anyone gets access to these codes, they will be able to trade on your behalf. Because you didn't allow withdraw, it's not a security risk of your funds being stolen, but someone can simply just trade your money to shitcoins and it can go to zero. So make sure that you do not show this to anyone, but you will have an API key and you will have a secret key. You can copy the API key, paste it in here. You can copy the secret key, paste it in here, and then you can write the API passphrase as you have edited. You can set up how many trading buttons you want. This is basically the number of options for a given position you have, so you can pre-select, preset the positions that you want to take, maybe $200 per position, $400, $800, and $1,000, depending on how big the news is, so you can pre-program them. I actually would go with 4, just because you have more options. You can select the size. Now, this is important. It is going to be the overall position size. So let's say that you have a $1,000 account, and that means that one trade, you don't really want to risk more than $100 total. But let's say that you're willing to use 10x leverage. That means that one position size is going to be $1,000. 100 times 10 equals 1,000. So I'm gonna go $1,000 here. Let's say if you only want to use 5x leverage on $100, that's gonna be only $500. And for the remaining two positions, I would do one very, very conservative and one very degen. So for example, again, if you have a $1,000 portfolio, I would have a button that would allow you to put 50% of your money in on a 10x leverage. That would be a $5,000 position. And I would do a very conservative, which could be like $200 position size, meaning about $20 of your portfolio. It's just if you want to take a news and see how it goes, this would be a great test. Slippage is market, you don't want to go limit, you just want to make sure that it stays at market. Leverage 10x, you don't have to change that, and auto leverage 10x, you don't have to change that as well. And once you filled all this out, all you have to do is just simply click on this little button on the top and go to the actual terminal. It saves the settings. And voila, you set up your own terminal. Now, this is the part where I usually say things get a little bit intimidating, but here that's not actually the case. I think it's pretty self-explanatory, but I'm gonna guide you through how it works. So here you see the chart on the left side, then you see all the news here, and then you see the positions that you have open on that given exchange. And then in the news here, as you see, for example, this came out 10 minutes ago, you would be a little bit late to this, but you see it shows you very nicely how it actually reacts. The news came out, Rosie O'Donnell is now claiming Trump paid Jeffrey Epstein $1 billion. Complete bollocks, but let's say that you believe this nonsense and you want to short the Trump token, so you can just simply with a click of a button actually do it based on the pre-selected positions that we did. So I'm gonna do a short here. Let's say I'm just gonna take a $200 short, and then it immediately executed this. If you scroll down here, you will be able to see your position right here. And if you wanna, you can share your P&L card, but you can also just get out of the position by just simply closing it on market, and it closes the position, and that's basically it. So the whole idea behind the terminal is that you have all these pre-selected buttons, all the news with all the different tokens. Now this is filtered news. So it's not just everything comes in. This terminal is filtered by the 24/7 terminal team, not manually, but like it's filtered in through an AI. You can decide what token you want to trade, and you can decide whether you want to short or long. And it's very important to understand that this is not a holy grail, but this will allow you to get in much faster than anything else. So for example, there was job numbers coming out today, and the terminal actually showed it faster than any other platform that I've been looking at, for example, Forex Calendar. So you can get these information very fast into the terminal, and with a click of a button, just take a trade off of that, in and out of the market very fast before anybody else, with the insiders, as I promised at the very beginning of this video. There's a link in the description. Again, depending on when you watch the video, it might be more expensive. There might not even be spots. So I do recommend you go down to the description, check out the links, and then just let me know in the comment what you think. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.